What's good, gang? It's your boy, Lord Kumo, and we're back with another TikTok. I know what you're thinking. This guy, he's been consistent 3 days now. What's gotten into him? You know what's gotten into me? Poverty. But, but nah. But we are back here with another video today, man. Just clicked on this, kind of just opened my TikTok and it's popped up. So let's get started with this one and we'll see where it takes us.
I really don't care to sell none of them, but I will. I don't do all of them. I'll sell them. That's not for sale right now. I will sell that car for $25,000 cash.
Infinity 25.
That's a 2008 Infinity G37 S. Got a new motor in it that I put in it. 1980 Cadillac DeVille. 305 in it, completely chromed out, completely built. I don't know if you've seen it. You know, this.
Yep.
Thing's a monster.
You know what it is. Chrome everything.
Same thing, 25K. I got 7K in the motor. If you hear it fire up, it sounds like a truck. I really ain't trying to sell that car. I mean, if somebody wants to give me like 8 bands for it, I would just sell it. The motor needs a little work.
8.
1972 Cadillac Coupe DeVille 30-inch dub floater.
72.
Same thing. Motor's built just like that one, but it's got a 472 big block in it.
Rims are mismatched. I noticed that.
Yeah.
A lot of people wanted the rims.
That's a good thing.
A lot of people wanted the rims.
Yeah. See, this is how this works. These are spinners.
They hard.
This side floats. Other side just rocks.
So spinners.
One side floats, one side rocks. You got 2 different cars.
Yeah, and it's shit hard,
Two
bro.
different cars.
And then you got the floaters, son.
Alright, it's just some guys talking about cars. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing too controversial, kind of crazy. I like the cars myself. It was actually pretty cool. Remind me of some old cut school cars from back in the day, 1980s type shit. But what she really said this about black women. What'd she say?
Train crash outs, all of their ideology is backwards and everything that they believe in is dysfunctional. These are the defenders of the dysfunction and the chaos. They encourage it. And you know that because look at Texie Red. They allow her to say.
Look, man, I'm going to agree to disagree with this statement. Like, there's a lot of bad women out there and there's a lot of great women out there. There's a lot of good women out there, too. Just like men, there's a lot of bad men out there. There's a lot of good men out there. There's a lot of great men out there. It just depends on, what you perceive for good and evil. Like, it's based only on perception. So, what you might think, like I even take one of my past relationships. It's the one that just ended, too. She thought I had a red flag because, she thought I was being controlling because I was telling her to be careful with her friend selection, which really wasn't being controlling. I said, hey, be careful who you let in around your circle because not everybody has your best interests at heart. Me, I think that's solid advice to give to your girl and whatnot. And it both explained to her, like, everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart. Like, yeah, I get you want friends, but there's a right way of making friends and a wrong way of making friends. And unfortunately, in the day and age we live in, a woman making friends is a lot more detrimental than a man making friends. I mean, just saying, like, a woman can make a friend with guys, girls and guys will both set her up if they have enough envy towards that female. And that is just what it is. And I ain't trying to deter nobody, but I'm just saying, be safe in the way you move. That's both man and female. Be safe in how you move, because the same setup that could happen to a man, that could happen to a female, could happen to a nigga in a second. I'm just saying. It could happen to a dude point blank range. I done seen dudes get set up. I done seen dudes get tricked out. All this type of stuff. So, yeah. But I digress. She told me, I was too controlling because, I was telling her, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this person being your friend, and I don't think you should do this and whatnot. She thought I was being controlling. Me, I was just trying to keep her safe, try to keep anything bad from happening to her. But I guess, when you care for their safety too much, that's a red flag as well. Hey, don't blame me. I'm just telling the story. But hey, let's get back into this. What's she talking about?
Booty hole brown and gonorrhea lip glosses. Disgusting. And then they get all these degrees to still come out broke, alone, and in debt. Not to mention they let the government convince them to destroy their children and to go against the very men that are put here to protect them. And this is why they fall for every scam that the government push. Feminism, abortion, birth control. They even fell for the scam that they're the smartest group in America. You are not the most educated. You are the most indoctrinated. Congratulations. And you talk so much about...
She kind of snapped with that one. I ain't gonna low-key hold you, okay? She low-key snapped with that one. Like, unfortunately, women, you're not the smartest group. Yeah, you're the most indoctrinated. I mean, look, my black ladies, they're great. Like they can really strive when they want to. But that's when they want to. When they want to. It's sad. It's real sad. Like, it's like you're holding a piece of equipment that knows it could be the best piece of equipment in the world. It just needs a catalyst. Hey, don't let this go over your head, though. Don't let it go over your head. But we ain't gonna finish watching this. I think we got the gist of it. You know, she's kind of down in black women while being a black woman herself. But I guess that's kind of canceling each other out if you think about it. But yeah, I'm kind of in the middle on this. You know, I think black women are our most smart and powerful and brilliant women, but that's only when they have a catalyst. Like, every female have different catalysts, I believe, and I believe it takes that right situation. So for some it's poverty, for some it's their family, for some it's a man. It just depends, you know, what type of catalyst is driving that woman. What's gonna push her to be her 100%. And a lot of females, they do need a man because they have what I call the drive, but they don't have the vision. You gotta have the drive and the vision. And some, like, even like relationships, you gotta have a drive and a vision. Some people are the drivers, like, hey, I'm gonna keep working. And some people have the vision, like, yeah, I can plan this. I can do this to make sure we're gonna be on this road. Like, and it works greatly when both people have the vision and both people are the driver. So yeah.
Batman. You don't belong here, Batman. Leave now so that my pawns may finish the game I've set in motion.
Equinox, you're working for Kafka?
Think bigger, Batman. I answer to a higher order, concerned only with maintaining balance in the world.
Your perfect weapon malfunctioned, and I have a hunch Equinox was behind it.
Who? Our intelligence has no record of an Equinox.
Arrogant, like your masters.
How?
A matter of balance. An equal and opposite reaction.
You control the magics of chaos and order? Then you're...
No telling.
What's your stake in this, Equinox?
What's yours?
I'm bringing a war criminal to justice.
The scales of justice. Balancing right and wrong. It seems our goals are really quite similar. Looks like your flapping wings have stirred up a hurricane that even I didn't foresee.
You can't control my fate, Equinox. My life. Mine the sacrifice.
I beg to differ.
Then maybe you can explain what this has to do with Equinox.
The forces of order and chaos had been at war since time immemorial. In a desperate bid for peace, an orphan was chosen, empowered by both sides to act as an equalizer.
Now neither side could gain an advantage over the other, for if either side became too powerful, Equinox would tilt the balance back the other way. Peace at last. But why involve me?
In you, he saw an equal, a tool to terminate his own existence.
Now free of his fleshly prison, he can tap into the same boundless energies from which we Lords of Chaos and Order derive our powers.
Don't worry, Batman. When the time is right, you will again meet Equinox.
Whenever somebody tells me that they don't
I'm
believe in
sorry,
the paranormal,
like I know
That-
y'all.
whenever somebody tells
I know y'all was expecting me like to pause it and say something. Like that was a dope video. Like I already got into that, man. That was crazy. That was real crazy, man. Like I like DC, you know, like anything like that. My it appealed to my nerd side, my fancy. That's crazy, man. Like I'd be wanting to brush up on that stuff, but like my mind be so many different places. It'd be hard for me to kind of stay standard on one comic, and like I can read and I can do it for long amounts of times. It takes me a long time because like I might be over here and I might be over there, and then I'll get stuck over here when I need to be over there, but I might get stuck over here because I need to be over there. It's a whole thing.
My wife left me this morning. She
That's
woke up
crazy,
early,
man.
loaded everything up into the Suburban like she'd been.
Yo, hey, I've been on that side of the spectrum myself, though, bro. It gets easier. It gets easier, bro. Like, man, it's crazy.
Non-disclosure form. Give me access to the private side of things and my own estate and help me create my trust, and I will turn around and walk away and leave you guys the hell alone. That's a guarantee. My word is my bond.
Hey, y'all check this shit out, right? Last week, I bought my damn kids a bouncy house so we can hang out the whole weekend, right? I bought theirs a bouncy house, bought theirs a swimming pool, and I barbecue all day the weekend. So when I bought the bouncy house come with this blower that keep the bouncy house blowed up. So my wife loves to have fans blowing on her while she sleeps, so I got the blower from the bouncy house and put it in my room. That shit was so damn strong that it blew off of my dresser and it broke my damn TV. So sometimes I get up in the morning and play Call of Duty all day, so I had to get my TV as soon as I woke up. If y'all know about Walmart, y'all know Walmart got that section where they'll fix your cars and change your tires and all that kind of shit. That shit usually in the back by where the TVs and stuff be at, so I just park back there and run in to get my TV. I ain't gonna lie, it's been so fucking hot that I've been leaving my AC on, leaving my keys in my car.
A lot of y'all keep asking, is this all you gonna talk about? What women be doing? Well, yeah, you hoes are the scum of the earth. Ego monster. And y'all don't like to talk about that. Most evil things to walk this earth. It needs to be common knowledge. So I'm gonna talk about it, unfiltered. That bitches are the worst thing ever. But play victim and act innocent. Got each other backs.
We are a nation of immigrants. This country was not built by immigrants.
Hey, what's up with my FYP though? Is this trigger? Is this trigger material? Is this meant to trigger me? Cause I'm getting a lot of triggers today. Like, hey, what y'all got going on? Like, look, I promise you, when I'm on my phone, it ain't nothing but anime. When I get on the computer, they start talking about like some. So the communities want to like, whoa, I did not want to hear about your agenda today, sir. Like, what we got going on? Like, why?
It's happening! It's happening! You caught me! I'm morphing? Oh, I'm morphing!
Okay, it was me, Daniel, Nadine, Mike, and my boss, Georgia.
Cool.
The same.
Oh, now I have to be a father. It ain't, oh, I gotta do pickup. Oh, I gotta clean diapers. Oh, I gotta wake up at 3 in the morning and feed a baby. It's, oh, I gotta pay child support.
Yes.
So who's parenting?
But that's my point.
Who's parenting?
But that's, okay.
So who's parenting?
The mom who chose, that's her consequence. You decided to have sex with a who was not serious about you, and you don't want to reap what the you sow.
You literally.
Hey, yo, I hate playing devil's advocate. Actually, I love it. Let me stop lying. At what point does a person take accountability for their actions? When do we stop doing that? Once we leave elementary school? Or maybe it never started. Because I feel like as people, like, our parents should teach us about, you know, taking accountability for our actions, but I think it's a lesson that's glanced over in quickness. Because, or at least with the ladies. Because I don't know if you guys grew up the way I grew up. I used to grow up with ultimatums. Like, would you rather do this or would you rather do this? And I feel like ladies get that ultimatum with child support or an active husband. And I think in some cases the lady will choose child support. Well, I know in cases, a lot of cases, you know, because I've been there before, where the woman will pick child support. And it doesn't care if you're going to be a good father, if you are a good father, maybe it or not. They just want the money. And you can do everything to try to make things right. It'll just never seem right to them. Especially to the uneducated people. Because when you start taking another quarter of an already broken down economy from the man, he's got to work 2 times harder just to make up that quarter. I know the math ain't mathing, but that's just the way our society works. You have to work 2 times harder in order to make up a quarter. And it's sad. It's real sad. So yeah. It's one of them. But I think accountability should be taken here, ladies. I think, you know, if you lay down with a man and you have a child and then you wake up one morning and decide you don't want to be with that guy, then you gotta understand that you're gonna have to be the parent. And I'm not talking about those special instances where the man doesn't want to be with the woman no more, the man's not ready to be a parent or anything like that. Those are cases, but they're substantially low from what I can tell. And yeah, just ladies, you know, you gotta pick better. It's your choice. You know, your body, your choice. It's your choice. So, you know, that's all I'm gonna say on that topic.
Here. What's this? Just read it. Y'all drink from my udders? Lamb chops? Chicken wings? Chicken legs? Y'all use my wool to make your carpets, blankets, and clothing?
Yup.
Chicken thighs?
Everything.
Low-key, I take that as a compliment. Chicken You see, I knew I was the favorite farm animal. Read number 27, pig in a blanket. They love us so much they decided to wrap us up in a blanket.
Oh, man.
What's this? It's a picture of what a pig in a blanket is. Ground beef. Are y'all serious? Ground beef. Oh, turkey. It's funny you laughing?
Oh,
Read number 46 while you laughing over there. Ground turkey? Yeah, not so funny now, huh? Nah, this is some bullshit. They even have a turkey flavored bacon after us.
So I saw a man ask the question, I wonder what it looks like.
In this video, I'm gonna be eating.
Here.
What's this?
So I saw a man ask the question, I wonder what did Lucifer say to a third of the angels to make them rebel against God, because on earth, I'm not quitting my job just because you finna quit your job. And I've been thinking about this question for 3 days because I love theological stuff like this. Because, listen, follow me. You're going to have to sit down for this one. We're going to have to talk. So let me tell you where my brain is going, right? Because we all know the whole thing cracked off because Lucy wanted to be God, right? And since God is all-knowing, he knew that Lucifer would rebel against him, right? And he also knew that Lucifer would recruit a third of the angels because it specifically said that Lucifer saw himself above God. I don't think any of the angels saw themselves above God. Bringing the Apocrypha into the conversation, it discusses how the fallen angels taught humanity the ways of heaven. But let me show you what such a paradox it is for me, because this is why I've been thinking about it 3 days and it been getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Because taking it all the way back, because if God knew that Lucifer would rebel And it's always been discussed that Jesus has always been a part of the plan. So with that being said, let me show you how such a paradox this is for me, right? And this is why I've been thinking on it for 3 days. Because putting all this together kind of shows to me how methodical God is. Because if God always knew that Lucifer would rebel because Lucifer saw himself wanting to be above God, in a sense, God gave Lucifer his own place to be a God. And I'm using lowercase God when I say that. God said, bet, you want to be a God? Go be a God. And that stuff that y'all just pulled, you can't do that up here. We can't have this up here. I'm going to give you your own place to do that. But I'm going to do you one even better. Since you want my spot so bad, I'm about to make you hate me now. I'm going to get a spot to Jesus. I'm going to get him the crown. And matter of fact, I'm going to send him down to your place where I let you be your own God. And I'm going to let him be the God of that one too. Matter of fact, anybody that believes in him can come up here and be with us. Come up here to the place that you got kicked out of because you thought you was bigger than the program. And I'm going to show you a program. Because I ain't gonna lie, anybody that got a relationship with God, you know God petty. And I'm going to do you one even better. I'm going to give mankind something that I'll never give you. And that's my forgiveness. Because when you think of things such as simple conversations like laughter, being able to talk with one another, being able to relate to a person, those are things like aspects of God. I don't know, because this might just be me talking, but do you want to be friends with people that just want to be friends with you because of what you have or what you can do? Or do you want to be friends with people because of, one, the contents of their character, but two, the relationship that they choose to have with you and the commitment that they have to their self?
In this video, I'm gonna be eating every single Little Debbie cake I could get my grubby little hands on. The fudge rounds.
Men got to know not to spin the block. One of the greatest feelings in the world, to me, is to walk in a room with your girl and she don't know nobody. That's all. People don't understand that. You don't want to walk.
40 silver sounds fair. You're not even going to try to negotiate? Be careful. With an attitude like that, you might get scammed one day. You're not gonna get more out of me now. Do we have a deal? You bet. Pleasure doing business with you. What's the deal? You're wasting your time there, amateur. Even an old pro like me couldn't open it. Here, it's yours.
Sarah.
Just trust me, Aaron. You see that little groove on the hilt? Put your thumbnail in. Now, remove the sheath from the blade.
Like this?
Oh!
What is this?
Dude, you don't want to fight a human, even when it doesn't have a weapon. The alien glimpsed at the human. Why not? They look so fragile.
Dude, you don't want to fight a human, even when it doesn't have a weapon.
Krexnol's warning echoed through the cantina on Station Omega 7. His drinking companion, a hulking Gorvani named Thulkar, gestured dismissively.
Call it what you want, but I do not believe a woman who is out of shape deserves to be in a relationship. When it comes to love, baby, be quiet. Call it what you want, but I do not believe a woman who is out of shape deserves to be in a relationship. When it comes to love,
baby, be quiet. I have 6 chairs around my dinner table. Pick one and have a seat. How are you going to use scripture to promote your vain way of thinking? Bless your little young, unmarried, never had a baby heart. You're just as pretty as you want to be, and I can tell you probably thought you ate when you posted that video, but sweetie, it's obvious that you need some spiritual protein. I used to think that I knew everything when I was your age, too. Boy, I do not miss being that stupid. But keep on living, baby, because you just got here. In the meantime, let mama share some wisdom with you. Being emotionally, physically, and spiritually fit is not always reflected by how you look on the outside, sweetie. It's an inside thing. Besides, I know people twice your size and twice your age that could run circles around you, no doubt. Men do love a pretty face and a tight body, but they will not live with a woman who has an ugly attitude or spirit. You don't get to say who does and who does not deserve to be in a relationship. Unless you're a medical physician, you don't get to say who's in and who's out of shape. Being skinny does not mean you're healthy or attractive. Besides, there are a lot of us who are comfortable in our grown women bodies. While you're making vain videos about how a person should look, we're out here getting degrees, running businesses, and raising families. Lemon. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing lemon. Mama bears who put on a little extra thickness over the years possess a strength that you can't get at the gym, sweetie. It's a maternal instinct that's a danger to be messed with. We possess a wisdom that you have yet to walk into, but you should look forward to it. You can't talk about how other people.
If you're over 30, stop scrolling.
In one of my videos, we discussed the weapons of Sage of Six Paths, which have been passed down in the hidden cloud since ancient times. So here's what these 5 weapons actually are. But first, you'll need to understand the concept of the word soul, as 3 of the tools needed. The word soul is a representation of a person's life force that is linked to their speech. It is usually a single word. Number 5, golden canopy rope. This rope draws out the word soul of anyone it touches, setting them up for being sealed by other weapons. Number 4, 7-star sword. This is a broad rectangle sword that is used to cut the word soul of a person who gets struck by the golden canopy rope. Number 3, crimson gourd. This gourd seals the word soul of anyone who utters a specific word after having their spirit severed by the 7-star sword. Number 2, amber purifying pot, or kohaku no juhei. This pot seals anyone who responds to the call of the person holding it. This was the pot which was used to contain 8-tail. And lastly, number 1, banana palm fan. This is a large fan that generates all 5 basic chakra natures.
I think it might be time that public servants and billionaires start upholding their end of the social contract because they're starting to become targets.
I'm sure you guys have seen those videos where they take a
I think it might be time that public servants and billionaires start upholding their end of the social contract because they're starting to become targets. One CEO gets walked down outside in open air, another CEO gets their shit aired out. People firebomb the governor of Pennsylvania's house. People conspired to kidnap the governor of Michigan. Minnesota congresswoman and her husband got assassinated. And just recently, a city council member in Virginia gets doused in 5 gallons of gasoline and then starts running, and the guy chases him down and lights him on fire. This is also one of the reasons why I was never really envious of France. Like, yeah, they're so quick to be gung-ho about protesting, but for the most part, they're doing peaceful protests. Like, yeah, they're dumping manure on the lawns, they're setting shit on fire.
I'm sure you guys have seen those videos where they take a rusty pan.
U.S. crazy, bro. U.S. crazy. You come over here thinking stuff sweet, bro. Like, you gotta, man, look. Ain't nobody playing with nobody over here, so tread lightly.
And they use electricity to get the rust off. We're gonna give that a shot. I was kind of glad I found this pan when I was huckleberry picking, because I figured if I ran into a bear, I could beat. Now, I've never done this before, so we're gonna find out together if it works. And I think it will. I did a little bit of research, and basically a little bit of electrolyte and electricity will work science and get rid of the rust, I hope. So I'm using just an old drill bit for my anode. Basically this will absorb the rust and the rest will come off of here, supposedly. Now for the important part. You hook up electricity to it. We want the positive on the anode, and the negative on what we're trying to get rid of the rust on. Make sure I got a good connection. That should do it. Oh wow, look at that. I just plugged it in and it already started working. I just barely plugged it in and it's doing its thing. And we're just using a cheap battery charger. But it's getting there. It's actually working a lot better than I thought it would. We'll leave it back in there and keep it going for a couple hours and come back in a bit.
The reason why I do background checks, the reason why
Hey, yo, the Rico check, bro. This guy, he's doing God's work, bro.
Should do detective work. I'm gonna tell you a story. Now, boom, right? I got kicked out of school. I get exiled. We go to a new school. All right, transfer. Boom, bam, right? Cool. My girl go to the school that I'm transferring to. Stay with me, right? So this had to be the second day. I see her in school. We walking with each other, right? Now, as we're walking, I'm getting like weird looks and stares. I'm seeing groups of guys smiling, everybody giggling and laughing. It's like they all giggling and laughing about a joke that I'm not aware of. So we proceed, we walking cool. I recognize a guy that I played football with before, right? He pulled me to the side. He says, "Why are you walking with that girl? Do you know what she be doing?" I'm like, "You're talking about my girlfriend?" Yeah, shh. Boy, don't say that too loud. Cut it. I said, "What be going on? What do you know that I don't?" Swear to you not. He puts his hand on my heart. He says, "Are you ready?" I said, "What are you talking about?" Pulls up a phone. She getting the train, bro. She getting the train ran on her. I think I had a heart attack. I think I had like a mini heart attack. He was like, "You cool?" I'm just remembering all the times I didn't kiss her, all the times niggas. I literally I balled my lips up and I never felt so.
Yo, word to bro. If any female I ever been with didn't have a train on her, I hope I make it to the grave before that information ever get brought out. Cause you, boy. Yeah, just hope I make it to the grave before that information get out.
So much despair. You can go ahead and get on the microwave, bro. I'm about to use this.
Alright, guys. That's gonna be it for me for today, man. If you liked anything in the video, man, please drop a comment down below. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 2K subscribers, so if you guys can help me with that, I'd greatly appreciate it. Until then, well, tomorrow maybe. Stay cool, drink some water, do some cool shit, and talk to me about it. Let me know about everything you did cool in the comments down below or on the next video. Alright, till then, stay easy. Peace.